Following the signs. Welcome in. Hey, it is Saturday where I am. Who knows what it is, when and where this finds you? But if you were drawn here by the title, then there's a message here. Now, whoever I'm connecting with today, this is a collective that is saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life and a new and even better part is beginning. Although, you know what? It probably does not feel like that at all right now. Now, a lot of you have made a lot of cuts and there's been a lot of following through on these endings that you've allowed to occur and that you've initiated for some of you. This is letting go of jobs. This is letting go of people. For some of you, there's been a move involved. And there's been just a standing in your power. But right now, I got a very strong visual of someone just kind of sitting, staring at the wall. You said it, Billy. In your solitude is where the aftermath of all the everything of feelings starts coming up. So very important in this time, to acknowledge these feelings first and foremost, because acknowledgement is really needed. It's necessary. Otherwise, you might find yourself diminishing, suppressing, or avoiding. And when you're operating on those energy frequencies, you're very susceptible to re-engaging. Now it is upon us that we have so many planets currently retrograding. Mercury, the main culprit, the quickest of them all, he's going to be interacting with a lot of the outer planets, and I believe every planet throughout this retrograde. We also have a water grand trine that will be occurring very soon, if not happening now. And that's going to be between Mercury, Neptune, and Saturn. Forgive me if I've got one of those wrong. Jupiter. Jupiter instead of Neptune or Saturn. I don't know. It's one of them. But anyway, this is going to be happening. So there's a lot that is emotionally going to be challenging us at this time. And if you are potentially a water sign, for example, you could certainly be finding yourself quite very much drowning in some of these energies, especially if you are very much alone. And maybe you might be someone that's used to having a lot of people around or a lot of communication, and now you're left with crickets because we've cut everybody off. But it's like, there's still got to be self-trust here. This is all new. And there's going to be a period of the in-between while the old life is closing out and you're waiting for all the new to start happening. But the new, I feel, is going to be coming in for you a lot quicker than you realized or that you may expect here. Some of you are working on something creative. Like a lot of you, this could mean starting your own business, or you've got something that is going to be helping you and aiding you through this saying goodbye period, because it's going to give you something to focus on. Right now, though, I feel very important that if you are feeling in the thick of it all, that you give yourself the time. The retrograde season is all about all those re's, isn't it? Reevaluating, redirecting, readdressing. So give yourself the power of the and allow yourself, at least when you see this, some time to self-reflect and to do something for you when it comes to processing these feelings that you potentially and most likely are having. So what are the past influences here for you? What from your past is currently shaping where you're going? This song, I don't know if you can hear this or if I'm allowed to play it. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. When I hear that, it reminds me of Pleasantville, because it does play in Pleasantville. And that's happening when, the kids are starting to tell them the stories that are in their blank books and the colour starts popping up more. So there is a real vibe of, even though this is a somewhat dark period for you, like it's also very new and exciting, like the things that you're going to be opening yourself up to now. The rose-colored glasses are off. So what are these past influences that are going to be shaping your current view? What could this be for you? The Devil, the Fool. I don't feel like he doesn't scare me here. I'm not overly concerned about the presence of this devil here. So I feel like this is going to be that part of you that you now have activated within. And I feel like even you now know your limits about what you can and can't, or what you can, more to the point, release yourself from. The presence of him here says you have very much obtained an ability to be able to walk away from things that don't serve you. And there's a drive here with you as well. There's like maybe you have fixated or obsessed over certain things in your life. And maybe this has been things that are not potentially healthy for you or haven't, done you any justice. But this energy that you hold, this is going to really drive whatever this creative thing that you are working on, because you're going to feel like you don't want to give up on it. You're taking with you like an expression of yourself, like this new elevation, this ascension. You might have lost a lot. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you've had to leave behind belongings. Maybe you haven't been able to have something that you've left behind. And so there's almost like I don't even feel like me anymore. But yet, wherever I'm going feels good. And you're also going to be holding on to, the times where, you felt exploited by who you've given to and your ability to give. And maybe you've felt like throughout this that you don't want to give too much at all. There can be that period of hermit mode where you are saying goodbye to the old, but I don't see the hermit here right now. So it's like you're still going to not lose that nature. And in fact, a lot of you are going to be in a better position to be able to give. And this is even representing like, how much time you spent putting into this, whatever this new thing is, or the new aspects of your life that you're saying hello to and welcoming into your life. There'll be balance here in how much you give to things. There's no over giving. Everyone's going to be getting a bit. Some of you could really be feeling inspired to study or to align yourself with people who are doing the same things or the same profession. Like there's a need to align yourself with like-minded people. And it might be through, these new opportunities that you're taking. You're now taking opportunities in directions that you want to go, where you're not going to find any of the old energies anymore. You're allowing yourself to feel comfortable in this new version of you. A lot of you have been hardened by your experiences. And have allowed a lot of experiences to really govern how you envision the rest of your life going. There's been a lot of stress for you and a lot of going it alone. A lot of having to, whoever I'm connecting with right now, you're someone who has always felt like you are on your own anyway. And for a time, like you felt pretty sure about that and were able to articulate that. But with all this change that's happening, like you now know, like, I was deluded. I don't want to feel like that. Some of you could have really been getting to that point of getting quite bitter before all the old was gone. Very erratic and very like a lot of anxiety, a lot of I'm hearing post-traumatic stress, so too, like someone's nervous system just really shot. You're also going to be more considerate of the opportunities that you do go for. Not just, oh yeah, that looks good, let me do that. Like really going to be holding back in the way of allowing yourself to consider things properly. You're very aware of the times where you have been, you've lacked motivation or you've been lazy in what you actually want, like your career pursuits. So how are you feeling? What is your current state of being here? Got the Judgment reverse and the Six of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed. So right now there could be like just very much stuck in a bit of nostalgia when it comes to past people, even family members, family experiences over your lifetime. Failed friendships or friendships that there's been it's been a basis of the friendships. I don't know if I can say that here, but no friends in DRUGS. But what is this Judgment in the reverse here? Could be just feeling now like where do I belong? Where are these? Where is said fucking soul tribe? Like, what is going on here? What is Judgment? We got the Moon. We got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands, the World in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. It's hard because, there's a lot that still hasn't been revealed about the future. The future's unknown at this point, and that could be having you very much in your head about like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, or I'm scared to, move in this direction Because maybe me doing this is me just starting another cycle for myself. But it's like it's mainly that you're just not seeing your own growth here in a lot of ways. Someone here could be a Cancer, got Aries energy, Pisces, or any fixed sign. It's got Gemini. Libra. But it's been like this constant, like, do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Well, I really do want to do that, but now, like, fucking retrograde season, everyone's messaging me and I feel like I have to respond. I don't know. It could be something like that. It's a lot of, just the not knowing. What is this moon representing? Yeah. It's a lot that someone is holding back here. Even though, like, it's something that they totally consider. I could do some bit of self-healing work. Maybe if I was to invest in, a bit of support, emotional support from somewhere. Someone who can help guide me through this, because I find it scary and confronting, and that it's going to send me down a path of self-destruction. But yet I can. So it's like, it is. It's easy to be able to label things we can see, isn't it? I know that this isn't any good for me, but it's attainable. It's right here. And when it's done, when it's gone, I can just throw it away and I don't have to see it around me or think of it. But it's like this internal conflict, it's not going anywhere. And I know it's there and I'm so aware that it's there. But I'm petrified of what happens once I start making my way back through it, of what it's going to bring up for me. What possibilities are starting to emerge, though? What possibilities are starting to emerge? Starting to feel a bit more happy about yourself, about life. Some children, the idea of that. Or just a little bit of, incorporating that childlike energy back into your life, of having fun, having a laugh, not taking shit so seriously, not spending weeks on end in pessimism and having one good day. This is like more good days, more happiness to come. And this is also a good indicator that there is a lot here that is, no matter whatever your state of being currently is, it's not a forever thing. It's going to pass. What could the sun be for you all? What is the sun representing? Hierophant, yeah. Your spiritual path. You're seeking out more about whatever it is that really aligns with you and resonates. Someone could even be having a day at church, fuck it, I'm going to church. I'm going to see what this is all about. And look, as a shared experience, I've done that with my own children very randomly one Sunday morning a few years back, and we ended up in the church. Do you know what? We were so welcomed as well. And the kids were much smaller, really at that stage of getting into everything being quite loud, but they were so welcoming and non-judging of that, and in fact saying how much they enjoyed to hear those sounds going through the church. But anyway, no, we never went back, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't, something I wouldn't encourage, especially if you've never tried it. But anyway, that's just that religion. There's so many. And for someone here, it could be that maybe you are actually seeking out spiritual experiences for yourself, a higher learning in something that could really be supportive of tackling this stuff. I had a phone call. I apologize there. Any hidden potential that you might not be seeing or that maybe you are aware of? Gifts or truths within you that are ready to be discovered. What is that for you? Got the Justice card here. A lot of you could be really good at advocating for other people. This way that you articulate your words, and also from everything you've learned in your past experiences, you can see where the discrepancies lie within communicating. And someone here could really be quite fantastic at mediating. Yeah. Helping to end, the emotional confusion. You've got a real good ability to actually, when you do consider your feelings, you're able to understand them. And you're also able to understand other people's feelings once you do this. And this is really coming from that King of Cups energy. This very much balanced in your feelings. And giving in them too. If you are a masculine, the ability to get vulnerable and to show your feminine side. Doesn't mean you've got to go get your nails painted and blah, 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 blah. It's not suggesting that. It's allowing yourself to be able to receive compliments, praise, love. Allowing yourself to get a little creative, lost in cooking even. Seeing someone almost like that mindful meditation in cooking, peeling an onion. What is the closing message here? What's to look forward to in the new? I've got the 8 of Cups on the side. The Magician. It's you're going to feel very strong in being able to redirect influences as well. You could find that you are rising above very combative energy, and also rising above the times where you've had to walk away, and now knowing your worth. Got this Gemini, got Libra, a lot of air sign energy, but that's also because there's a lot of mental activation that's occurring. There's a lot to do with, mindset here in order to get through it. I'm going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, please drop me a comment, like and subscribe to Following the Signs, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, as someone on the path, it's not uncommon to be feeling what you're feeling and to be extremely uncertain of things. But what I can tell you is that it does get better, and that the more that you get to know yourself, the better you'll feel.